Hi, this is Nancy from the Highline Heritage Museum, and guess what? Today, June 14, 2021, we are celebrating our second anniversary since we opened the museum. We've been the Highline Historical Society for 25 years, and it's been a long journey to make it happen. One of the main players for this to make it a reality is Cindy Optigrove. She's such a powerful woman, and I hope that everyone realizes that this place would not be real without her. And so, one of the biggest struggles that we faced during the construction was her having a series of heart attack, which was extremely scary. And then the second one, and a very painful one, is our architect died during construction. And so having all that happening during construction and then um, finish it, moving the collections, getting everything ready and installed. And then finally, opening the museum for you was just extremely special and so exciting. We were not expecting this pandemic. We've been closed longer than we've been open. And so we are not truly celebrating today yet because we feel we haven't really been open that long to us to say, okay, we've been consistent in that way. Also want to note that regardless that we've been close physically, we've been extremely committed to the mission of what we do, which is representing everyone's stories in the community. Um, since the since 2 years ago, all the way up to May, we had a number of 469 people collaborating with us one way or another, either through exhibits, through programming. They're sharing the voices somehow, and it could be in a virtual. Almost the majority of it, you can see it online, or it was past exhibits that we have done. The regardless that the museum is open or closed, the commitment is the same. It is about telling your stories. It's about making sure that you feel that this is your home for you to be able to share this. We offering a stage. We offering lights and a microphone for you to share your stories. We are trying to make sure that no more talking. It's all about actions, and the action showing that we are committed to inclusion. It's not just about one specific group of people that we're representing. We're representing everyone, and it's not necessarily. Almost everyone goes to ethnic. No, it's about gender diversity. Is your intergenerational. It's your sexual orientation, your religious background. If you have disabilities, you like I say, your age, anything that makes you you. We're trying to make sure that we are representing in the museum. It is the line between history, heritage, and then what's happening now, the present, and then whatever happens now in the present is our heritage for the future. And so we are committed to do all of that. The museum typically has four phases: it's exhibits, it's collections, it's education and programming. There's more things under the water, and they are uh, community engagement, fundraising, marketing, communications, facilities, donors, board members, and way more. And so all this is done. It just doesn't take one person to do all this work. It is a community doing this. I'm the only full-time staff person still, but once again, what you see in the museum is people giving back into the community one way or another. We are, just to get you an idea, it takes us around $15,000 a month to pay a loan. The majority of it is, yes, we do have bills to pay, but we have the loan construction expenses that we're still covering, and we're still going to have those for a long time. But the idea of going through all this, through the pandemic and through all these struggles, and still saying we are open, we are committing to you, is extremely special. Um, that we have our volunteers that they donate the hours every single week, many hours a week. We have our interns that they work and it is really special to introduce the museum work to them. And then we got our board members that are committed to guide the overall of the organization and make sure that we're on the right track. Once again, I just want you to know that this is your space. This is a place for you that you should feel comfortable and that you should feel welcome. Yeah, I mean, here I am, just welcome, hugging you, and please feel free to reach out to us. And this is just the beginning for us. We also have our community partnerships, and on top of that, our community funding agencies that have been providing us some funding throughout this through always, but specifically this is even more meaningful through the pandemic. It doesn't cover nearly any or monthly expenses, but their support is extremely priceless. It's not just the funding or the limited funding we got, but it's also the commitment, the heart, the passion. I mean, it is really special to see that commitment all over around us. And so this is for you. And in all this either please feel free to come to share your story in public, or maybe not in public, but just to save your collections, preserve your collections for the future. One of the ideas, well, no, I'm not going to say that now, but please check what we're doing, check what the plans that we have, and there's a lot of really cool projects coming up. And yeah, just don't forget to reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns of issues. We would like to address them right away. And thank you once again for the opportunity to be here with you. Gracias, gracias. Okay, bye.